Hello and welcome to Fire Emblem Vision Quest. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I'm currently on the road. I don't have my full setup, so I apologize if the audio quality is worse than normal. I'm using headphones as a microphone right now, so actually this might come out a little bit better because I'm not accounting for the quality of the mic in this, but it might just sound a little bit more crude, so apologies for that. I wanted to do something a little different today, take a bit of a break from Dream of Five, which I'll continue on with in the coming days. But I wanted to playtest a chapter from my hack, Vision Quest, that I've been working on. One, because I wanted to show it off, but I also wanted to actually test it. And given the length of the chapter and the nature of it, I figured one of the best ways for me to test it was to properly LP it and just sort of see my own reaction. I feel like when I'm testing or playing by myself, it is so easy for me to spam the spacebar to try and get through it or skip animation so I don't really get a good feel. I'm going to skip story because I don't want to spoil anything. But basically, what we have to do is we're destroying supplies. So I first want to give a shout out to Snaky1 and Pikmin1211 for helping me with this chapter. This is a chapter with an objective called to destroy supplies. So all these little supply tents here that have some loot, they need to be destroyed within a time limit. So I've tested it. I've tested out the mechanic and the conditionals, which I'm happy to talk about a bit later. But all of that works, and by destroying all of them, it'll trigger the end event, which is what I wanted. Now, the reason I'm playtesting this is because I want to see how the map actually flows. This map has some lag, unfortunately. I think it's just due to the enemy density on the map and the way the AI of the tents work. Like the tents will sometimes I've seen like the tents heal themselves, so I got rid of all that. But the tents are set to like not move and only attack if you're adjacent, but it might just be that or the HP bars causing issues. So I wanted to test this out because there's a couple of things in this chapter that I want to see, just like how it feels, because so much of it, at least for me, is very experimental. So, like, for example, one of the first things you might notice is we have a boss. His name is Gelt. He's kind of a douche. He has bolting. Right now, he is set to stand still and only bolt you if you come to his range, or only attack you if you come into his range or like adjacent to him. I'd put an event where on a specific turn he will change and start moving to attack the player. I want to see if that's unfair. The original build of this had him moving the entire time, which became a little too cruel because he's really beefy, so I nerfed him a little bit. And I wanted to change this up because I thought, like, the moving aspect is really cool. It's not a defeat boss map, so you can kind of work around him if you want. So I wanted to just get a little experimental here. So this is also not only for me to just test mechanically, like if this all works as I want it to, but also like, is it fun to play? So you may notice that some of the stuff is from a build that is not publicly available yet, like this character here, Gunnar. And he's kind of fun, really top-loaded mercenary who I might show off a little bit. And Lajos, this is art by Melia, and holy heck, this is, excuse me, some of the best art on the project right now. This is really, really good. He's a pre-promote sniper you get. That's why he's not super impressive, but he's there to make your life easier. So I'm going to use him. And I've had a pretty good run. Titus, you can see this is art by Laurent Lacroix. And he's been changed up a little bit. You'll see this more in the next build. He's in mage armor. So I had to fix that map spread because it's kind of just like the vanilla armor knight without the spear, but you can see the spear when you're walking. And he's been changed up a little bit to be more of like a physical unit that uses magic with low res. But anyway, I won't get into too much of that detail. I do just want to get into the chapter and start playing it. I've done my preps already, I think. I just want to double check. Yeah, I'm not going to bring Gunnar to this one, but I am going to bring Natsuko. And let's see, he needs an axe. Yeah, just a couple things here I just want to make sure that we have in place. This is Odalie, she's a new thief you get, so she's there if Esper dies, she's not supposed to be as good. Then, let's see, I think everything else is good. I love this Helga art too, man. Laurent did a really nice job with her. But anyway, I don't want to just like go on and just like show off the hack. I want to actually get to playing it, and I want to see if it's fun. So let's get right to it. So this is Zoya and Hollis. Here's the objective. So destroy the supply units from the time limit. If you do not destroy the supplies, you'll get a game over event. Pretty straightforward. So we have 18 turns to destroy. You can see on the status screen it means destroy supplies. So defeating Gelt will not end the chapter, but he's good experience. So let's begin. So we have 18 turns. So the reason I wanted to do a time limit was because I wanted to prevent people from turtling. 18 turns should be plenty, but I haven't tested this yet. So we'll see how this actually works. I'm going to put the animations on, just so that we can see them and see like the work the team has been doing. There's a lot of really nice palettes that I like to show off too. But also I think animations just make more sense. So let's do this. We'll start with Natsuko over here. She hasn't been doing super great this playthrough for me. Her HP is a little low. You can see that there's a couple of other changes. This sort of like cleaned up version of the FE7 screen I'm going to change. You can notice in the top left there's a little bit of a glitch there. I'm going to replace that, but please ignore for the purposes of the test. Let's see, and then we'll have so many choices. I think we're going to have Helga come in with the steel axe just to finish him off. I love the Helga palette. That's a Spear Doggo palette. I love the color purple that he chose for her. So there we go, that's a kill. We'll get Vigalis over here with the hand bow. Actually, let's just do Arcady with the Moonrazor. That's a one shot. Yeah, the Moonrazor's fun. Just get up and beat up some Dark Mages. There we go, weapon rank to A. Very nice. We'll get Vigalis up here because I want him to attack some of these dudes. As they come through. We'll get Nazar over here to wall this off. Lajos, we'll do a little shoving. Love shove. Onisum here. Dewi will go here and heal up Natsuko. So the first turn, I'm not crazy about. Honestly, like I can't really think of a better way to like do this map without having like a more compelling first turn. I mean, is it the worst first turn I've ever played? No, but there's like a couple things to kill, and then like you kind of just need to drag everyone else along. But like you'll see, like there's a reason why you get so many units, and part of it is because the intention is for you to split them up, because there's a lot of different supplies all over the place. So you can see this takes quite a long time right now, and I'm not really sure why. I've been told it's caused by the HP bars that are added, but it causes lag in some maps. This map is a particularly bad offender, so I think it might be the combination of the supply AI being a little bit weird and the nature of the map. Recently added these pallets in. That was a Peerless's help who got me those. Only his armistice twice. That's great. But yeah, it just makes the turns take a little bit longer here. There's Erasmus. So Erasmus's AI has been changed. Originally, he would go after you and actually attack you, but I was lazy and didn't want to change his stats because you don't actually recruit him now. He comes back, probably, much later, like for like the final leg of the game. But I didn't want to change it. I wanted to show him off as is. So his AI has been changed just to move towards you, so you can talk to him. He's not going to attack. So that's something I don't have to worry about. And I think I'll make it really clear in the dialogue that he doesn't intend to attack you. He says he wants to go talk to Titus, so I think that'll be fine. We'll see how Vigalis does. I've had a very good Vigalis this run. He's been just getting really solid level ups all around. I tweaked his growths a little bit as well to make him a bit more viable, especially because Lajos comes in and is really good. But the reason why you're getting so many characters is because I want this game to be Iron Manable. I'm really keen on this game being like friendly to people who want to do Iron Man, because I feel like that's kind of the spice of life. Like, especially now having played Dream of 5 and just like thinking back on some other ROM hacks, it's like they're not very conducive to your units dying. Like Staff of Ages, I think also is kind of like that as hell gets pretty solid level up. So I wanted to make a game where you could play it Iron Man if you wanted to. Even if that's not the way most people play, it's an option that's viable. There we go. Titus. Okay. And then I'm gonna have Lajos go over here and get the house. And this recruitment theme is from Enemy to Friend from FE4. It's the theme where like Arya would attack you. So we got some new units. We got Zoya and Hollis. So I'm not gonna like spend too much time with them, but I just want to. I gotta turn their animations on. But yeah, like the goal is like every unit should be usable, and it's like up to like your preference and like how they grow. If you want to use them more long term or not. Like Hollis, for example, I think is there. Like, if you like, you know, very heavy-hitting, slow defensive armor knights, like Hollis is going to be your man as he gets hit by a fucking 23. He could be like a solid, like Larissa replacement if she was bad. Galus is going to clean up here. Yeah, the experience gains are a little low right now, but again, I'm trying to like make the game so that you can hedge against units sucking, because so much of it is like based on their growths. Like if you get unlucky RNG, it makes the game a lot harder, so I wanted to try and make it a little bit easier, and that's where you get some pre-promotes to hedge against that. Nazar's gonna get this one. Really love that palette. I changed the attack player music too. This is the FE4 theme. But Nazar gets a pretty nice level up. And so far we're moving and grooving. Arcady, I really want to get him up there so he can beat up on these dark mages. So we'll do that. Let's see. I'm gonna do this actually. I got barrier staff. We're gonna him and barrier him up. I don't want to get her too close because we got these guys to worry about here. Like this warrior, he actually looks really freaking weak. I should check his stats. Those look really bad. I should fix that. Yeah, the archer's even better than him. Okay, that's something I need to fix. Make a note. That the promoted unit just looks really weak. Okay, he shouldn't be that bad. But I do want to start chipping away at this. Yeah, let's use the steel sword just to get some extra power. Kind of just funny, just like hacking away at the tent. Storage has been pretty decent so far. From what I've seen in the playtesting is that he's like pretty weak before promotion and then becomes strong, which I'm totally fine with because he promotes pretty early. Like he has half the game where he is unpromoted and not that great, roughly. Okay, we got this girl moving in. Cavalier moving in, can get me. Okay, yeah, he's just moving towards the enemy. Erasmus just wants to talk, bro. Okay, let's see what this mage does. Okay, not too bad. Hollis gets wrecked pretty hard by the mages. In general, both in his dodge. He's got a steel blade, he'll be fine. It's the best weapon in the game. I'm probably going to change up this theme of Army of Verdane. I've just been using it as a placeholder because it's better than the janky version I had. Chair says it's in the repo, so I just need to go in and like look at his version and edit it. As much as I like the sort of like electric piano sound, I just don't think it's probably going to be the best. Because the drum track is so good in it. Nope, we got sleep. So there's a restore staff in one of the previous chapters that you should be getting, and there's another one that you can get here, so to counter the sleep. And that's just there to slow you down, which I thought was like, I don't know, from a design standpoint, I thought it would be cool to see like you're trying to like charge up through this map to destroy the supplies in like a time limit, and then there's these dudes just like trying to make you stop by putting you to bed. I thought that was cool, but I also want to make sure that the player has the tools to deal with that. So there's a restore staff here that you'll get if you destroy the supplies. One of the supplies has it pretty early on, so you can get it and do some strats there. There's another one that you should have been able to get in the previous chapters. Arcady gets a great level up. So Arcady's been pretty decent, really fast. He's basically like Axe Myrmidon. Let's see. I'll get Zoya up here. That's fine, I'll take this. Crit? Nice. Yeah, the vanilla soldier animations I might change. I'm kind of partial to them, honestly. Like, I don't really love any of the alternatives that much, but I might change it. Let's see. Hollis needs a heal hardcore. So Hollis is going to get healed up by Onisun. That's another really great new piece of art by Walnut. He's done an excellent job on all of the art so far. So he gets a pretty, he's been a pretty bad. This is a pretty bad Onisun. He hasn't leveled magic once, and he's like a 50% growth. She could just let's just go for it. Hollis. Nope. Perfect. waste the killing edge. She has a pure water that you can steal, but I think my S-Sphere hasn't leveled up speed enough to get it, which is a little annoying, but let's see. He can probably one-shot. No, he's really freaking close, though. Let's see. No, this is not looking good. Killing edge merms are scary now. Okay, this is not looking great. We're gonna need to get... We're pulling out all the stops right now. Let's try this. Bolting. There we go. Of course the bolting hits. Thank you. Let's see, what does Titus get? This one's been getting a lot of defense. Magic skill speed. Nice. Looking good. Alright, then I'll have S-Sphere going. Added this weapon from Tearing Saga. Like a dagger. Thieves Roll goes only. I think I might do a few more like this, but it's more or less there to just like... It comes with Odalie, so like it helps with her avoid a little bit because she's kind of frail. Or just something a little bit different. I don't want it to make like daggers only for thieves because then they just kind of suck in combat. But I wanted to give them something kind of unique to use too. Okay, we'll do a little Swapperino. Let's see, we'll get Nazar over here. With the hand axe and the pure water him up. Yeah, use your pure waters, guys. They're helpful. Let's see. How does she do against this guy? Not great. 14, and then this guy does 1. Okay, so she'll live. Helga, how does Helga do against this guy? Okay, Helga does fine too, so I think I might do this. I'm gonna take a commercial break, because this guy can freaking wreck Natsuka's dab. Let's do cube. Yes. Oh, Natsuka can just one-round this with Steel Sword. Yeah, let's do that. Right, Natsuka's res has been pretty good this run. Let's see. There we go. One of the strats I was considering doing for this chapter, but I just haven't really... Ruslan is a unit that... He's one of the wyverns you get earlier on, and I find that he just like gets overshadowed very quickly. And I've struggled to find like a place for my army. Like, I just would rather use Helga, because she's just a little bit more combat-oriented than he is. But he does come with reposition, which is really nifty for like moving dudes over the walls here. And there's that restore stuff I was talking about, so there's that. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to like send everyone up over this way. Does she support Arcadia? Yes, okay. And then we will do... Let's do a barrier up Storch just to be safe, because he's gonna have to go fight up there pretty soon. We're gonna need to get Titus over to Erasmus soon, but I'll use him as like a human blocker for now. I think we're making pretty decent timing, but we'll see. Yeah, this lag is really troublesome. I was thinking about getting rid of HP bars, but they're such a convenient addition. But I also tested it, and getting rid of the HP bars didn't really change much. Okay, let's see, Natsuko. Yeah, not even doubling this guy. Rare footage of Natsuko not doubling something. Okay. That makes this much more bearable. Pure waters are broken. He doesn't double this guy either, that's fine. Okay, let's see. These mages, man. Yeah, like he would be near death without that pure water. I'm glad I did that. If I can get Hollis up there, he can one round me. Hollis has pivots, so I can do some pivot strats over the wall, which is kind of fun. Okay, let's say sleep. Dodge it. Oh, Zoya, you're killing me. Zo. We got some reinforcements here, so turn 4 we got this. We got this mage coming out here, and then we got some cabs over here. There'll be some more reinforcements later on. But we're making pretty decent time, I think. I think I'm gonna have S-Sphere. No, I want her up there because I need to steal shit. Can you pivot? I wish I could pivot and attack. Let's see. No, it needs to get Titus up there. Hollis will go down here. Hollis will take care of this with the steel blade. Yeah, I've been contemplating making a custom battle scene, battle screen, just to give this a little bit more of a unique flair, but I'm not the best player. So I might go back to just vanilla FE7 after this. Let's see. How do you do against this guy? Lajos can one round him pretty easily, but I do not like that he faces crit, so I'm not going to do that. How do you do? Storch does pretty well. Storch can one round this guy. Look at Storch, man. Only taking 4 damage. Who is this guy? Look at that with a dodge. Storch, get into the action. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this with daily. Because I need to get that restore staff because I have 2 in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna take both out. And then I'm gonna restore her. Yeah, this chapter will be our work after you restore staff. Because I've made sleep have 5 uses just so it was a little bit more useful. This guy has sleep too. I gotta watch out for him because I'm just getting into his range now. Yeah. But Oni's gonna heal his bro Nazar. And then I'll have Lajos start working on this guy. Yeah, perfect. We'll chip him down. I really like the Lajos palette too. This like mint chocolate kind of look that he's got going on right now. That's another Spear Doggo palette. Looking real nice. And then, let's see. This guy's got the Axe Reaver, right? Yeah, he's the Axe Reaver dude. So this is a Zoya kill. We got the Heavy Spear, but I think we'll do Killer Lance just in case we miss. There we go. Zoya, getting some kills in. So Zoya's like, from what I've heard, like people think Zoya's a little underwhelming combat-wise. And I lowered her level a little bit so that like her bases look a bit better by comparison and she has some more room to grow. But she's got this, man. She's got spur strength. Like, she makes the other units around her better, so I'm okay with her not being like as strong combat-wise and being a little bit more inconvenient to use. But you know, it's definitely a matter of preference for sure. Let's see. Okay, Natsuko's gotta get the heck out of there. She's gonna heal up. Okay. Ooh, we can do this. We can do some trade strats. Force Slayer, Heavy Spear. Look at that, man. Larissa. She's right in the gut there. That was nifty. I like that. So yeah, I always have trouble here figuring out like which way to send my units, like which groups to send to which places. Do I want to take that hit? Let's do this. And then this up here with Hand Axe. And then Titus. I don't want him with that equipped. We'll get her there. And then Helga. This guy's got a longbow, which I'm a little scared of. How does he do against her? That's dangerous, so I'm gonna go here and just tee this guy up for someone else. Probably should have given Helga an Iron Axe, but I don't have any right now. I'll probably go buy one later. But she's doing pretty well against this Lance Cav, so I'm not too worried. Alright, let's see what's happening here. So my thoughts on just like the overall difficulty of this so far, at least with just like Vision Quest in general, it's like, it's not hard, or at least like I don't think the game is like unfair. I think the game gives you tools to take care of the challenges that are put in front of you, but if you're sleeping or if you don't use things that you're given, like effective weaponry in particular, like you're going to have a much harder time. Also, like the units you use will really be determined by the RNG. For better or for worse. I kind of think it's fun because it makes each playthrough a little unique, where like some units are just gonna like totally be trash because they get shit level ups, and then other units are gonna be good because they get great level ups, and that's like kind of the fun, is that every playthrough will be a little bit different. Like you can use everyone. Like I can bring like an underleveled Marlin here and he can still contribute, but I don't really want to. Let's see. Erasmus is just chilling there. Okay, Nazar, whip. Yeah. But I think I was definitely very gameplay oriented when I built this hack. This chapter I'm still figuring out because I've had to make some adjustments to it. Like the map was totally changed from the original build, make it a little bit tighter. I finally got the destroy supply objectives working. Is she gonna take another one of these? Nice, okay. The Druid's probably gonna move in next. Yep, it's going for Nazar. He's got a beefier hit rate. Early game status saves, guys, they're fun. It's just like looking at it, like you got like some Cavaliers coming, you got some dudes who are asleep. It's gonna get dicey, man. It's gonna get dicey, and that's the fun part. It's getting dicey. Let's go. All right, Hollis is gonna just clean this guy up. I don't expect Hollis to do that much more throughout. That's a blank death quote. You see the little stutter there. So that's one guy. But this Slim lands. So I put stuff that like isn't super useful as the Gillis gets that support. I wanted to put stuff that wasn't super useful on the tents because I didn't want it to be like game-breaking stuff because you need to destroy them anyway. But I also wanted to like give the player a little bit of reward because they are supposed to be supply tents. So like, it's when you get like shit like the Slim Lance, the Devil Axe, you know, like the stuff that you probably like would never buy, but like if you have it in your convoy, like it could be helpful in a pinch, even if it's not like going to be the go-to thing you use. So I thought that was like kind of a fair way to do it. I mean, there's some useful stuff like the Dragon Spear is like all the way up at the top, and that's going to be pretty nifty for some of these other chapters. Let's see. So, let's see. Swap it up. It's one away. Storage is just going to shove it over. Let's see. So we'll talk. Oh. Okay, we'll skip this, and he warps away because I thought that was funny. And then we're gonna stop there. Okay. So I think I know how this is gonna split. I'm pretty happy. I think the split will be fine. This guy's a red gem that you could steal, but I just don't want to be slept. There's trade-offs, man. Trade-offs. I love it. I could just deal with this dude, or try and get up there and steal with him. Like, I could try and airdrop S-Spear in there to steal it off, but like, she's gonna get borked by all this shit, dude. Like, it's not. Yeah, I like trade-offs, guys. You could warp her in there, I guess, too. Warp rescue. That could be fun. Do I want to use a use of warp and rescue for a single red gem? Maybe. Trade-offs, guys. Up to you. You decide. That's what makes this fun. Let's see. So let's put my boy Arcady here. Let's see. Zoe needs to just take some stuff out. She's got an Iron Lance. She needs. Let's do the Short Spear and the Axe Reaver just so she has some stuff. And then Natsuko, I'm gonna leave over here. I think I'm gonna have Natsuko chill out with the Iron Sword and just top herself off there just to be safe. And then Helga. Oh, wait, what is? She's doing steps. I need to fix that. I mean, she's not supposed to make footstep noises. Sorry about that, guys. So she'll heal up just a little bit, just to be safe. We'll have Oni top her off next turn. But let's see what the enemy face holds. Yeah. So this is very helpful for me because there's stuff that like I normally wouldn't catch. So like those footsteps on those horses sound good. I have to figure out what's causing those issues. Let's see. Dodge it? Nope. Nazar's really taking a beating this chapter. He's doubling. I found that one of the things that's really fun to do, and I feel like a bit of a jerk because you can't actually do this yet, but I'm not going to show it off either, is Gunner. He's the secret character you get in one of the chapters. I won't tell you how, at least not yet, but he comes with Hex, which gives the adjacent units minus 15 hits, so like he synergizes really well with a unit like Nazar, who benefits from having the extra 15 hit on anything like next to him. I mean, you can set up some pretty neat strats with it, but or at the very least just like give Nazar some insurance because his hit rates in general are pretty dodgy, especially with a steel axe. But he's a pirate, guys. Pirates are fun. Let's see, longbow. Father's love, man. Marissa, let's go. Let's take him a little while. Dude, these guys love to put Zoe to sleep for some reason. I mean, it's fine. Oh, this guy gonna attack? I'm curious what the priest does. The priest doesn't do anything. That's weird. Or unless he tried to attack me, I missed. Did he try to attack me? He might have. No, he didn't do anything that turn. That's so weird. Okay. Well, let's get rid of this guy then. At least try to. The crit! Yeah. Giving her a proc weapon definitely just makes her a lot more useful in like this part of the game. It's like, are her stats the best? No. But does having a proc weapon with crit help her? Yes. I mean, I also have a bit of Armor Knight bias. We got reinforcements here. I need to figure out the camera stuff there because the reinforcement that comes here too. That's gonna move in on you. He's gonna catch you sleeping. Okay, so this guy still has the bow, which still makes him scary. So let's do this. We'll heal Helga. We'll get Titus here with the thunder. We'll get Helga adjacent with the hand axe. Natsuko's gonna go here as well with that. And then Lajos, let's see. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm gonna wall up here because I need to pull. And Nazar's gonna get pulled back because this guy's like really coming in for him. Look at that, man. Let's see. So Nazar's I'm gonna peel back here because there's gonna be some more cav pressure, and I don't want to deal with the sword guy right now. Yeah, because he's not gonna do well here. So let's actually let's do this first. Restore Zoya. Yeah, actually, Larissa probably would have been better over here against the Cavs because she has the Horse Slayer. So this is what I mean. Like I always mess this part up. Or try to split up my army. Okay, so let's go here. What are you doing? What are you saying, Zoya? Why are you facing so much crit? What does this guy have? This guy only got 3 luck. 4 crit. The heck, man? With 8 skill. It looks pretty decent too. That's oh wait. This guy's got. He's got this skill. Avoid and dodge. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So let's do this. Yeah, let's just get Megalis with the longbow. Let's get this guy out of here. Megalis is like a delete button right now. He's so good. I should probably promote him because he's getting no experience. Actually, I might do that just for the sake of this. Yeah, like his stats are really solid right now. I changed his growth stuff a little bit to make him. He's got like 15 less luck than in the current build. A little bit more speed, a little bit more skill. Strength is the same. So he's definitely become a bit more nifty. Let's see, we'll do this. Actually, no, I need to pull you back even further because I need to make sure you need to get healed. But you can't because I used both my healers already, so you're going to have to do this. Zar. Put Zoya here in front of the Galus with this. We'll get Storch up in here, and he's going to do some supply strats to give his bro an Earth Seal so we can promote the next turn because I'm tired of dealing with this. Let's get rid of the hand bow for now. Actually, so yeah, we're gonna hand axe. Yeah, he can use the hand axe. So let's do this. We'll get him. We'll queue him up for some fun times, and we'll just supply this shit. Okay, and then you can finish this guy off, Arcady. Alright, I feel pretty decent about this formation. Let's see if anyone dies. I'm going to just keep playing, even if someone dies, just for the sake of finishing this chapter off. And then Lajos. I'm going to send Lajos over this way, I think. He's going to just take care of this. Giving my pre-promote sniper with low late game potential kills. Let's see what he gets. His growths are pretty low, but he might surprise you. And that's pretty good. Those are like some 20s coming in. Yeah, his growths are pretty low overall. So we got 29. Yeah, those are some. He procced the 15% strength growth or defense growth. That's pretty impressive. And then Haas got to work his way up there. Yeah, this chapter's definitely a little bit longer than some of them. Look at that crit on the steel blade, dude. That druid is scary, man. That druid is scary. Oh, another thing you might have noticed is I pared down skills pretty heavily overall, so he gets a pretty decent level up. Before it was level 15, you get them in the level 5, but I found the level 5 promoted skills were just really busted and made the game not that much fun. So I've just made it so everyone gets a personal and a class skill, and I've tried to make it so that they're mostly like passive skills that just like affect like hit and dodge and stuff like that, just to give units some flavor and take advantage of the work that Circles and many others have put into the skill system because it's really impressive and it's fun to use. So like the only units that I'll get like promoted skills are like the monotype weapon promoted classes, like the halberdiers, the swordmasters, berserkers, those ones are gonna get like extra crit at level 5. Rogues will get steel plus, but everyone else is gonna just like have like their one promoted skill and just bear with it. I don't want it to be skill engine, but I want a little bit of Super Nintendo flavor here with my skills. Nothing too crazy, just like a dash of skills. Let's see, is this warrior gonna move in on me? He's gonna probably go for Lagos, which is fine. Oof, Larissa. Ooh. It might not have been the best time for a crit. Or the best time for this to freeze up. Hang on. There we go. Let's see what she gets. More defense, hopefully. Nice. That was a good level up. He's probably going to move in on Larissa. I'm guessing the warrior will. Just evading it. I actually might send Lagos back over to the left. There's a lot more enemies on that side. This is taking way too long. There we go. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's up with this. But it's really helpful to like play for an audience because it discourages me from just like speeding through. Like I actually get to experience, like if you're sitting and playing the game like you would on GBA, what would that be like? Whoa, this guy's just like sleep target. Well, Hawes, it's been nice playing with you this chapter. Yeah, you can enjoy that nap because I'm not going back for you, dude. Actually, I might need to. Yeah, you know what? Oh, they're making quick work of us. We useless lot of men have been assigned here. Praise the capital for sending their wyverns. They'll arrive soon. All fails. I may need to take the battle to them as well. Uh-oh. He's hinting stuff, guys. He's hinting stuff. Gameplay story integration. Let's go. So he's gonna do some heals. Alright, you've got to peel back and heal this dude up. Because I know because some of the wyverns that come from the south will have hammer. They'll have a hammer. And I can't just leave them there defenseless. Let's see. So let's move in on these guys. I'm gonna have Esphere do. Let's see how she do with the main gouge. Yeah, let's go. So the original Tearing Saga main gouge is really shitty, but I like the premise of a sword that gives you a void that's like kind of a dagger. So I just made it a good hit, low might, high reward, and took the name of the icon. Let's see, Arcady cannot reach here, but he can do that. Zoya, what are you saying, Zoya? Crit now, super dodgy. Vigalis? No, I need Vigalis to promote this turn. Let's see, how are we doing here? We do from range with the light brand. No crit. Yeah, let's do this just to whittle him down. I'll give that to Zoya. Magic triangle in action, guys. Let's go. So it has like some really solid res. I gave him the talisman you get in chapter 1. His res overall is... Oh, he's got a little bit of the bonus, that's why. Yeah, I'm glad I barried him up. Okay, so let's have Zoya come in here. Finish this guy off with the Iron Lance. Zoya's got him. I don't know why the background goes to this when I'm there. Ooh, that's a spooky Iron Lance breaking. Okay, that was weird. That's fine. And then let's have... Vigalis is going to promote holding the steel bow. And Vigalis is going to show us what it's like to be a warrior. Give this man an axe. Look at him. He is buff. Oh yeah, I beefed up all the promo gains too to hedge against bad growths. So these are pretty freaking solid gains. 15 defense, dude. That's nuts. He's been getting really good level ups. That's a stocky dude. 42 hit points. Yeah, again, this hack is still not yet done. There's still some balancing work to be done. And then this is the Vigalis that's also been like super blessed. I'd have to compare against his averages, but he's looking real solid. Let's see. The hit rate on this is not great. And then you're gonna get bored, so I might do... Actually, let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Larissa's almost toasted, so we're gonna heal her up. So are you guys having a good time with this chapter? I'm having a good time. I'm engaged. Let's see. I think I might have Helga move in here. Yeah, Helga's gonna do this work. Nice. He's got to get buffed. I made a note to fix his stats after I play this. Let's see what she gets. Strength, yeah, essentials. Let's go Helga. Okay. Let's see how Lajos does against the mage. Yeah, Lajos does like some pretty... Lajos is good at just getting rid of stuff. I don't want to give him too much experience though, because I will most certainly bench him at some point. But he is useful in a pinch. Let's do... How do you make wyvern sounds? Yeah, you do. I gotta fix that, man. I thought I fixed this patch, but it's not really working out for me. Let's see. Iron Blade. Meet Thundertone. Let's go. Titus. Okay. Yeah, so Titus's promotion, it changed, so he doesn't promote with the Earth Seal anymore. He has a special story event in a couple of chapters where you get his promotion item, very similar to Storch's. So, I'm not going to spoil what happens, but he gets a promo item. And it should help him out just a bit. This guy's here. And Marissa will come up here with the Horse Slayer just to fuck with him. And then Natsuko will go here like that. And then we'll see what the enemy has to say. Okay, figure you do this. Because you do really nice damage with him too. But Nazar still got it. 24 damage. Got some big numbers here, boys. Let's see. Skill, you need that. Good. Okay. I think the lance guy can get to Nazar, but the sword guy can't. Ooh, the sword guy can, though. Nazar! He's hanging on! But he one-shots the guy at weapon triangle to advantage. Steel blade, man. The steel blade. Not buff enough. Let's see. Nazar's got to dodge this next thing. Okay, we're going to take a bit of a commercial break over here as Natsuko takes on the Iron Blade dude. Enemies that hit hard, man, they're scary. You don't want to take hits in this game. You really don't. Let's see. And this is Amelia sprite as well, with Natsuko. Natsuko looks real nice now. Let's see. Okay, the sword guy goes after Arcady, that's fine. And Arcady dodges like a champ. Arcady's really fun to use. I've played through this game start to finish. I mean, it's my own game, but I've played through it start to finish like probably like 6 or 7 times now. And I think I always use Arcady to some degree. Please dodge. Yes. 33. With a crit. He's in wrath range now, boys. Nazar with 1 hit point. He wants it all. Why is the language so weird? Okay. Alright. Sword guy. The Zanbatsu is going to catch you sleeping. Let's see. Did she double with that? No. Okay, that's fine. But he's in... Okay, now I can actually try and destroy some supplies. The sleep guys are toast. I need to like charge in and destroy some supplies because I think... I've been focusing pretty heavily in clearing out the enemies, largely because I really can't divert resources elsewhere right now. Like, as you can see, I almost died. Very close to dying. Alright, so we're at turn 8. We have plenty of turns left, so I feel pretty good about our prospects right now, boys. But there's more reinforcements coming to slow me down. And maybe 18 turns was too generous, but I also recognize that like I tend to play at like pretty breakneck speeds, so I want to be cognizant of that. Let's see, how do you do the hand axe? Let's do it. Warrior Vigalis on tent destroying duty. Look at those pants, man. I love this. With the axe, get that rank up. Okay. I'm gonna probably make the tents a little bit beefier so they don't get one-rounded so easily, but Vigalis is also exceptionally buff. Let's see, Zoya is gonna do... she doesn't have the heavy spear anymore. Axe Reaver, that doesn't really do a lot. Storch with the steel sword to take out this guy, yes. No, Storch. No, Storch. 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 Alright. Weapon rank B, very nice, very nice. Okay. So, let's see. Does he have the hammer? Yes, he does. So you're gonna just one this dude. Yeah. Effective weaponry, guys. Use it wisely. It's there for a reason. It's a one-shot shit you don't want to deal with. Okay, and then we'll put you here. Okay. Feel pretty good about your prospects of surviving. Let's do this. Let's just... If you're facing 7 hit, I think it'll be fine. Some crit would be nice, but hey. need to heal Nazar up ASAP. Let's go over here. What does he got in the supply? You have to have an elixir, right? No, I don't have an elixir over here. Who has the elixir? Are they both over there? Dang it. Okay, you're taking Hollis' shit. Oh wait, you had a vulnerary anyway. What am I doing? Alright. Nazar's safe at least now. And then, how do you do against this guy? I think you might just wait here. Over on this side of the map, let's see what we got going on. So Lodges, we got Titus. Let's get Titus moving up. Take out this guy. Okay, so one thing I'm noticing is that like the flow of reinforcements kind of keeps you in one space for a little bit. On one hand, I kind of like that it like adds a little bit of pressure. It's like, oh my god, I'm not moving. But now it looks like the map's pretty empty. So I might like spread out the reinforcements a little bit or add some different ones. Let me know what you guys think after watching this. Let's see. What do these two guys have? Sword Reaver. It's like Natsuko, I'm coming for you. Okay, so let's do this. Well, let's get Lajos to get this guy out of here. With the hand bow, straight up Tearing Saga. And then we'll get Natsuko on this guy. And then hopefully Helga will be able to finish him off. Fight the 10th. Let's see, and then Helga will finish this off. Very nice. 10th doesn't really give that much experience, but that's fine. But we got a short bow, the most useful weapon. It's the same as vanilla. I just thought it'd be fun to have as like kind of an Easter egg. Alright, let's see. We'll do the Father's Love. You've got the elixir, and we're gonna use it just in case. And let's see. If I'm not mistaken, the wyverns show up from the top and the bottom on turn 9, so they can sneak up on you. They have some effective weapons. They have to be dealt with because they move fast and they break things. Let's see. Alright, Zoya should be able to wrap this guy up. I'm not crazy about using so much of the Axe Reaver right now, but I just want to clear these guys out and clear a path. Let's see, Zoya, Nexus level up. Oof. Oof. Zoya not looking so hot. Okay. Yep, here we go. Turn 9. So we have plenty of time. Alright, I might shorten that turn a little bit. Let's get the Galus up here. Hand axe, let's go. Warrior. I really like this palette. Oh man. Okay, you're gonna heal up Nazar. Because he needs it real bad. And then we're gonna move up, but we're getting really close to his range, which is scary, especially with the wyverns too. Steel Axe, Axe Reaver, Sword Reaver, and these guys down here. Steel Lance, Hammer, Horse Slayer. That's scary shit. Alright, so let's move up here. We're gonna do this actually with the Father's Love. Can you just crit this? Critting 10s. There we go, Larissa. Let's go. Okay, what do we got here? We got a Mend Staff. That's pretty nifty. They're expensive, so I'll throw in them for those. Is there any other pure water? No. But we're still gonna move Helga in. With the hand axe. Is this one fixed? Okay, that one sounds fine. Let's just get him over here. We'll get Titus next to Helga. With the Thundertone. We'll put Lajos behind him to support. And then Oni can go up there because he just doesn't want to get hit by them. So we'll move these guys up. And then what is this guy saying? This guy's got a Javelin. And then so we'll do some trading here. You got the hand axe. You're gonna have a short spear, and then we're gonna short spear and then heal up. Yeah, I think this map needs more reinforcements at this stage because it just kind of dies after that like initial hectic period. Heal up. Yeah, all the wyverns make the walkie noises now, which is kind of funny. They're just like crawling on over. I gotta fix that. I don't know what's causing it. Uh-oh. You stepped into my range, idiot. Love it. The Natsu is probably the best equipped to deal with the bolting. Or like any of my dudes right now, so I'm fine with her eating shit right now. I think it's turn 12 when he starts to move, so that's when things start to get a real dicey. Really, really dicey. It's near death again. Yeah, I'm definitely like... This chapter's making me sweat. We're not out of the woods yet. Certainly not out of the woods yet. Can we double this guy? No. Yeah, we're definitely not out of the woods yet. Maybe we don't need extra reinforcements. Uh-oh, this could be the end though. Yeah, this is it. Oof, she lives. Clutch. Alright, that's twice that I've been near death. Uh-oh. Oh no. Woo! Natsuko, she wants it, man. She wants this to be the run. Alright. That was scary. Alright, let's do this first. Alright, we gotta form up a wall right in this spot because all these guys just like went right here. This is definitely a let's play defense turn. Yeah, let's do this. I like this guy quadruple circus just holding the Hellfire. The Hellfire is scary, but gotta love Dire Thunderman. Okay. We're gonna form up around Oni. Because he gives everyone resistance too, which is pretty nifty. I'm just gonna get rid of this guy with Lajos. If they want to go after Lajos, that's fine. He can probably take them. Perfect. Let's see. This guy's the Axe Reaver. Okay, so you're actually fine here, I think, because you're not taking much of from any of these guys. So let's do this. Let's just try and crit you. Or at least weaken you a bit. She should be able to take a bolting and the rest of the chip from these guys. But let's do this. We'll heal you up. And Helga will go over here. The extra res from Oni should really help on this turn. Excuse me, as I'm about to sneeze. Alright. And then over on this side of the world, let's see. Steel Axe. I also have these guys on my tail. And this guy, what do we got? Okay, they're all gonna be real close. This is gonna be a dicey next turn. Alright, and then okay, he's gonna move in and try and just knock this thing out. Okay, I need to change. Some of the supplies have like crazy HP growths, others don't. I need to see what's up with that. I think I just set some of them to class dependent and some do not grow and build it. So I need to fix that. Let's do this. Let's see if we can use Vigalis with Steel Bow. The Warrior Bow animation is really fun. Really satisfying. That's good. We got a Steel Blade. Because we need more of them. Droppable Steel Blades, guys. They're the best. Let's see. I get you over here with the main gouge. Then I'll get you over here with Killer Lance. Hollis will go up here. Ooh, let's do some trades. And then pivot. Just for fun. And then we get in here. I don't really want to do support right now, but we'll get Nazar over here. And Daily, I'll put it here. And we'll heal up Storch. Probably should have barriered, but I want to top him off. And that's everyone, so let's see. Starting to converge the armor. Okay, this guy's going to go for Daily and whiff. That's 19 damage. That's scary as heck. Alright, let's see. These guys are coming close. Okay, looking dicey. Ooh, nice dodge, Oni. So yeah, Oni would probably take a lot more. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oni would probably be under a lot more attacks, but at least the longbow guy, but the calves in the way. So I think, let's see. I got that much crit too? Holy heck. That's scary. Why does he have so much crit? That is really scary. Okay, this guy might go for Helga and May Borker. Probably wasn't the smartest positioning in my see. Yep. 61. Yep, I deserved that. Blast. Alright, let's... Damn it. Alright. Yeah, this chapter will catch you sleeping, man. Alright. And that was bad, because she had the Dragon Axe, too, which would have been really nice right about now. I should have thought about that a little bit more carefully. I thought that this guy crit. Oh, focus. The mage skill. There's no allies nearby him. That's scary. That's really freaking scary, man. I might just like put another dude over here just to like stop that. Let's see. You've got to do some work though. Yeah, go with Hammer Guy because you're gonna fork Titus if we're not careful. Lajos is here, guys. We'll be fine. And then Dire Thunder. Yeah, Steel Lance, bro. You're done. This is crazy. These wyverns just sandwiched me, man. I think it would have been real good here with the Dragon Axe. But she's dead and not restarting because I'm going to playtest this all the way. Iron Man, guys. That's how the game was meant to be played. Okay. Galus is going to get up here. Look at that with a steel bow. Look at that damage. Holy heck. Get out. Okay. Then the only supply, we have one supply left. And that's up there. And I want to get that house too because there's some goodies in there. Let's see. What are you saying against this guy? Or what are you saying against this guy, you know? Yeah, I like this. I like what you're saying here, Haas. 19. Nice dodge. Haas getting back in the action after being put out of commission road. And then quick storage up here with Cat's Balger. Just take out this guy. I'll take a little bit of damage, but it'll be fine. Even still, the hit rate on him isn't that bad. Really not that bad of a hit rate. Let's see, what is he level? Storage! He's got really good speed this go around. I did give him the speed wing though. But even still, like, his stats are pretty decent. Let's see, can you end this? Nope. Dang it. Okay, this is still not going... We're gonna have Nats go over here. Finish this guy off, get revenge from Helga. Longbows, man. Late game longbows. Keep your flyers safe, guys. That's a bow fighter, too. That's the same class as the Gale, so he's going to be a little bit more buff. Let's see. Horse Slayer? Yes, I want you gone. Yes, alright. Goodbye. Alright. So we got one Wyvern left. He might kill Lajos, but we'll see. Oh, wait, I can do this. Aha! Healing. Finish this. Thank you, Nazar. Okay. Nazar's been a bruiser this map. He's been really helpful. Let's see. So then I'm gonna send. What does this guy have? Steel blade. Alright, Esper's gonna go up here with Arcady because they need to take care of the house on that last tent. I'm gonna try and go for the boss, but I don't really feel like it right now. To see, like, if I'm blitzing to end the map, what would that look like? Uh-oh. Still a lot of damage. These long-range magic dudes really like Zoya. Okay, that's pretty good. The situation is getting rather dire. I can no longer sit back. I must charge them. Those who oppose me will be eradicated. Oh man, this guy's coming at me. So this is cool, guys. So let's see. I tested this, and yep, he moves now. No one is safe. No one is safe. Oh god. Yeah, let's just end this right now. Dire Thunder. Alright, so we gotta take care of that boss before he takes care of us. That's what I mean, man. This is some fun stuff. So we got 6 turns left, which should be plenty of time to deal with both him and the last temp, but it's, you know, this is not a sure thing. Let's just go get this real quick. Okay, let's get the text. We get an Earth Seal here as a reward for chugging through this long-ass map. Okay, and then how are you? What are you saying over here? Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. He's not that tough when he's holding the bull thing. That's a Pikmin palette right there. A nice shade. Okay. Let's see. Galus is going to try and go up there. Okay, Lodges. I'm gonna go for the shops there. I think I need to pick up some stuff while I'm here. I got a lot of steel blades. Let's see. I could probably get some. Oh, I need to axes bad. Okay. Okay, and then move store chump. Zoya's coming up. Always trying to like mitigate how far I can move. Yeah, I probably should have used barrier a little bit more liberally this turn, or this game, or this map. Oop. Oh shit. Moving bosses are scary, but look how much fun that is, guys. That's so much fun. This is what I get for not playing fast enough. Okay. So what I think I might do, so I've had 2 deaths so far, which I think are both my fault. I definitely could have done more to save Onisun at that particular juncture. Let's see, let's already say, yeah, there was something to end this. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so the chapter's beatable. I've had fun with it, but it's definitely hard. It's hard, man. This is probably a little bit of a difficulty spike, but this is like leading into the end of part 1. And I want to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to skip the store right now, because I just want to end this. I'm not going to use this save, because I want to continue playtesting with all my units. I'm going to try again off screen to keep everyone alive. But, hot damn. Okay, he gets more skill. Alright. And then, beef with path, let's go. End this? Yes. So now, let's see if the end event loads properly. So what it's basically doing from the conditionals is it's worked out as planned. Get the Dragon Spear. Okay, so we did it, guys. So cool, we did it. All right, that was fun. It took a while, that's for sure. It's a big chapter, but that's fine. It's something different. What are my thoughts on this? Let's just skip all this. So what are my thoughts on this chapter? What can I do differently? So the 18 turns is really generous. You can take your time. I think I want to throw in some more reinforcements. I definitely want to like nerf Gelt a little bit, as in by like putting someone that doesn't move like in that corner spot so that he doesn't like get focus as easily, because that's a little scary. I think like his damage output is fair. I think the Wyverns are scary, but I don't think they're unfair either. I think you get telegraphed. I think I just made some poor plays, honestly, and that's my own fault. I've definitely rushed a little bit when I didn't need to. 18 turns is plenty of time. I mean, I finished that in like turn 13, and I thought I was playing fairly quickly. So yeah, I think that's good. I think there's some tweaking I need to do on just like the overall balance of it and just like some enemy placement stuff. But I hope this was fun. This was definitely useful for me to sit through and play this chapter because I can be really undisciplined, as I mentioned before. Yeah, there's definitely some work that still needs to be done on this, but I wanted to show off some of the new stuff that's on its way out, but also just do some play testing for an audience because I thought this could be something that's different and unique. And I might do this again if you guys like it. So thanks again for watching. My name is Pandan. This is Vision Quest. This chapter and more updates will be available in the next patch whenever it comes out. Still doing a lot of work on it, but I am not going to be one of the people who doesn't finish their ROM hacks. This pack will be finished. So we will reconvene soon. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.